With an ultimate plan of releasing almost 600,000 electric vehicles by 2023, Ford has some high hopes of becoming the biggest US-based electric car manufacturer one day. Having an initial budget of $11 billion for electric vehicles, Ford surely will be expected to have some incredible features and models to offer. So let's have a look over what Ford is actually working on, what its plans are for 2023, and how it is making progress in the electric vehicle industry. Previously, Ford Motors claimed that it would increase its production of electric vehicles, and it aims for 40% of its sales to be all electric by 2030. Now, this is something remarkable. This type of shift rarely occurs for a company as large as Ford Motor Company. According to CNBC, the estimated budget for increasing the production of electric vehicles is $30 billion. Some good changes are that using this budget, Ford will be able to deliver 600,000 electric vehicles by next year. However, 600,000 EVs would be roughly 10% of Ford's entire global production capacity. Moreover, to bring that futuristic electric revolution, Ford has already planned on manufacturing solid-state batteries. These batteries will give you an extended driving range and cut the battery charging cost in half. Some of the other features that Ford will be working on includes driver assistance technologies, upgraded software content, and advanced charging operation. And you will get to have all of these features in every Ford electric vehicle that we're expecting by next year or so. The project also includes the installation of 2 dedicated electric vehicle platforms in Kentucky. Whether you have a full-sized electric truck or an SUV, these platforms can accommodate any of them. Now, you might be thinking that if they're investing this much money, the sale price for the vehicles to the consumer might be much higher. Ford claimed that this is not going to be the case. Ford is actually working on producing electric trucks and SUVs at a reasonable price to everyone, in the same spirit of its founder, Henry Ford, when he first mass-produced the Model T. Using the Ford F-150 Lightning as an example, its starting price is estimated to be $39,974, and for the E-Transit, the starting price is nearly $32,500. Now, these prices can change depending on the features you select. As with other manufacturers, including Tesla's, the more features you select, the higher the price tag will be marked. With the Ford Escape Hybrid, Ford was one of the first automakers to deliver electrified vehicles to its users. The electric vehicle has been on Ford's radar for over a decade, but with enhanced technology and changing demands of today's drivers. To step up its game in manufacturing electric vehicles, Ford has decided to reduce the production of fuel-driven automobiles over the next 4 years or more. This will impact every model except for the Mustang, which is still being used on the NASCAR Cup circuit by a number of top teams. Ford's focus is laser-fixed on the truck and SUV markets. With this, they have opened doors towards electrifying their cars and saying goodbye to vehicles consuming fuel. An inside report has revealed that about 44 models are being manufactured now, and almost 16 of them are entirely electrified. And why not? As they've already planned to make their entire manufacturing line electric. Guess the goal of 600,000 by 2023 isn't actually that far out of reach. With the other models, Ford is also planning on adding some sort of plug-in hybrid technology, especially in the remaining sedans. With so much versatility, you can expect capability, performance, and efficiency all together. Ford is hoping to catch the imagination of the electric vehicle market and give others like Tesla, Rivian, Toyota, Nissan, and others a run for their money. With gas prices skyrocketing, Ford is betting that investing in an electric vehicle will be seen as no less than a blessing for its buying customers. Mainly because electric vehicles are cheaper to run, and secondly because the maintenance is very low. Now you must be thinking, how is that even possible? See, there are fewer moving parts in an electric vehicle as compared to gas or diesel vehicle counterparts, and because of this, your visits to the mechanic are dramatically cut. This part is what we're most excited to talk about, and you'll get excited as well when you get to know some of these incredible features Ford is going to launch very soon. The first feature that we personally loved is that these newly released vehicles will be available in two different forms. It can either be hybrid or fully electric. Now, it depends on whether you want to go completely electric or want to stay hybrid. First up in this is the Ford Mustang Mach-E. Starting at $43,895, the Ford Mustang Mach-E can run about 3.5 seconds from 0 to 60. It has this iconic style, luxurious interior, and standard Ford Copilot 360 driver assist technology to provide you with all the open road fun you can manage. Not only this, but it also allows you to access the Blue Oval Charge Network, which is the largest public charging network supplied by automotive manufacturers in North America. This car surely belongs to the future with enhanced voice recognition and built-in navigation system. Next, we have the E-Transit, costing about $43,295. One of America's most used delivery vans is actually getting into the future with a complete electrification designed by Ford. This will position the E-Transit as one of the first vans that run on electricity. With companies facing pressure to cut greenhouse emissions, Ford is hoping that the marketplace turns to electric deliveries via the E-Transit. Ford claims that this electric van has a targeted 126 miles of range. One size never fits all though. Because of this, they have made the E-Transit available in 3 different variations, so you can choose the best one depending on your requirements. Moreover, there are also classic cab and cutaway models that you can tailor according to your needs. Finally, we have the Ford F-150 Lightning. This is the beast we've been waiting impatiently for. Having a starting price of $39,974, this truck blends the future with the current sales leading F-150 line of pickup trucks. The F-150 Lightning is 100% electric. Optional models will even allow you to use your truck as an emergency energy supply like a backup generator. On the days when there's no power, Ford F-150 has your back. It will instantly kick on the backup power automatically, and as a cherry on top, it comes with an extended range battery with 300 miles and requires low maintenance with zero gas or fuel consumption. Ford has also claimed that all of its new cars will be connected to the cloud. Wherever you go, with whom you interact, the cloud will save that information for later use. The locations can be saved and you can later guide your system to reach you there. Just imagine having a network over the cloud guiding where to go. Further, they're also working to produce some quieter rides out there. As they run over electricity, you might think of them making noises just like your very own gas vehicle. But that's not the case. All Ford vehicles will be quiet and comfortable, giving you a peaceful drive. Besides, with a 30-minute recharging capability, Ford has promised that you don't have to wait for hours to recharge your car. The construction of the battery pack is solely on lithium and is able to provide you with a long-running life. Safety first is the slogan by which Ford's electric vehicles are built. Some of the outstanding safety features included in Ford's new electric vehicles include adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring, automatic high beams, and much more. Okay, so we've discussed all the features. It's time to discuss whether going electric is good or bad for Ford. However, this is something that we can't exactly answer, but we can at least have a rough estimate of it. Overall, electric vehicles are the future, and you may agree with it. What can be better than having a vehicle that cuts down on fuel costs with lower maintenance, thus promoting a greener environment? Because electric cars are safe, more and more people are already starting to invest in them. As electric vehicles have a lower center of gravity, this makes them less likely to flip over. Of course, who doesn't love a car that's safe enough to drive? Thus, a plus point in increasing the overall sales for Ford. Another focus of Ford is addressing the issue that consumers worry about. What happens if my electric car runs out of charge? We hope that never happens to anyone. Ford's innovative approach to this is to incorporate hybrid features that recharge the vehicle as you drive. With so many innovative features, we definitely can see Ford is headed in the right direction. The key will be in the execution of their plan. So, do you agree that Ford will be able to replace gas cars with electric vehicles in the near future? Or would they be able to compete with Tesla? Well, we look forward to hearing your answers in the comments below. In the meantime, have a look at this other interesting clip from our channel, and be sure to smash that subscribe button and ring the bell icon to never miss any update on our upcoming videos. We'll see you at the next charging station.